Man, it's still early February here in South Louisiana, but it definitely feels like spring. If you remember, a few days ago, I did a video catching sac-a-lait here in the river near my house, and I mentioned I'd be fishing this week with my good buddy Jeff Bruhl, who fishes this river a ton and has for years. So we're making a midday trip today, not exactly prime time to target sac-a-lait. You want to fish the edges of the daylight, but he could make it this morning, so we may end up fishing until dark, who knows. We're heading out to see what we can catch. Hopefully run across some slabs. Okay, literally I'm getting the camera set up and Jeff already catches one, just tight lining, right here in the middle of this little river. It's kind of unfair. Yeah. Getting a big jump on me. He was dead on the bottom or what?
Yeah, he was way out here. He was probably even with that limb and moss hanging off right there. Let's see if there's another one out here.
First cast curse, Jeff.
I know. Well, I'd have made a flip before that, so.
Oh, you did? Okay. It was second cast. You think we should just move along and hit the
I'd say you just get it where you can kind of throw pretty close to the bank.
You like this right bank or the left?
Let's try the sunny side. While we're here, we had a bite. So.
Okay.
Just where you can kind of flip pretty close to the bank, just swim it off is all we're going to do.
All right. So you think it's a matter of running across feeding fish, or do you think it's just getting that one and he gets everybody else excited?
I think it's just find a little group of them, you know.
Okay.
You know, I think if you get it in front of one, he's going to hit it. I always equate it to a cat. You know, you throw a little ball on the string in front of a cat, he's going to swipe at it.
All right.
Well, in about a month, I'm going to have you some Irish Stout beer to try.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So we'll get a couple bottles. We need to get together again one night.
That's what I like, the stouts and porters. You already got it set up or what?
Yeah, it's brewing right now.
What you got,
Got fish on, catfish. Catfish.
Look at you.
Wrong kind.
Put him in that live well.
He'd be a good eater though. Not what we after.
Having some family over for a fish fry tomorrow night.
All right.
So if you don't want him, I'll take him.
I don't want any. I got to go home and go to work tomorrow.
Okay. What you got, Jeff?
Got another little crappie.
Oh, there you go.
Not big enough, but they moving in.
Not a big one, but...
They might still be up more towards the front.
Yeah.
You want this one?
Yeah.
Tell you what, you scrape him whole, they'll be fighting over him.
So you kind of dragging that jig along the bottom?
Yeah, I'm just swimming it. Just slow. Let it go to the bottom, just swimming it.
So how deep would you say that is?
Probably about 4 or 5 foot.
4 or 5 feet?
Yeah, maybe 3 foot.
All right, I've not been fishing a nibble, but now I am, so we'll see if it makes a difference. If this doesn't help, then I'm gonna start tight lining. I mean, you're not exactly whacking them, but you're putting a few fish in the boat. It's more fun than watching a cork do nothing. This episode of Marsh Man Masson brought to you by Puglia Sporting Goods.
All right, this is what we're looking for.
Oh, there we go. Hold on, that's our picture fish.
Yeah.
That's a pig.
They might just be coming in, Todd. I caught 2 like this the other day.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. So are you actually, you're not reeling the bait, you're just locking it down?
Yeah, just locking it down and just dragging it, shaking it every once in a while, kind of letting it fall, kind of picking it up. Just basically just kind of, just like you do with a spinnerbait, you're just trying to cover a little bit of water, just kind of slowly drag it. You feel a bump or you think you're in the top, try to work it through the top. Or
how heavy is your jig head, do you know?
It's 1/16.
Okay.
I'm not letting it go all the way to the bottom all the time. And sometimes I'll let it fall, and then sometimes I'll just
checking different depths.
About 2 to 3 seconds, yeah, I'll let it. But I think they're going to be pretty deep. All right, just not to hurt your feelings, but it is 3-0.
I think it's at least 3-0. How many? You only caught 3 white perch? I thought it was 4.
I don't remember.
The video tell. All right, so Jeff and I have had a big lull. He caught, I don't know, 4 or 5 crappie and a catfish, all tight lining. And as soon as I switched to the tight line, they turned off. So now I'm throwing a cork again, just to try and keep them honest. Time check is, let's see, 2:08. So we're not exactly in prime time. Things should get better as we go along in the afternoon. Or at least I hope they do, because I don't want to get skunked. All right, our lull is continuing. So now I've switched back to the tight line method. Jeff is stuck with it all along. We came back to the front of this canal, which is where we got all our bites to begin with. Make a quick pass here to see if we can get anything. I think I'm probably fishing mine too fast.
Are you on it, hit the bottom?
I think I'm dragging it too fast.
But when you hit the bottom, let it hit the bottom first and then start swimming it.
Come on, all I want is one. Just some validation. All right, I'm doing a style of fishing I'm not exactly familiar with, and it certainly shows. I'm getting my ass handed to me by Jeff. How many you got?
6 or 8.
6 or 8, he can't keep track, it's too many. I know how many I have though. It's not hard to keep track. I have 0, have not caught a fish. So we're getting out of this area, going to fish another area where I know we have some that I can actually catch, or at least I hope there are some there. There were the last time I fished here. Things are starting to get right timing wise. It's probably around 3 o'clock. It is 2:47, so the best hours of the day are still ahead. I definitely like our chances. And hey, we got some brutes in the live well. Unfortunately, I haven't caught any of them, however. Oh, it had to be. That's where I caught all these brim, was on this dock. But man, that was a long takedown. That looked like a white perch.
Let's just go ahead and fish a few more. Gotta be, if they're brim back here, they gotta be white perch in here somewhere. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's what's tormenting us.
Yeah.
That's actually a keepable brim.
Invite him to the fish fry.
Oh, he's invited. Take out my anger on him.
Ooh, got him?
Good night. Boy, did he something. Oh, it was a bass. That was a nice bass too. I mean, it was a tournament keeper.
Ah, you dirty dog.
You got a bite?
Yeah, I did, right before he hit the freaking limb.
You wanna go get it?
Nope, I got him.
Oh, you did get it.
I did, I felt the bite, but he just wrapped me up.
Oh, man. I should be happy for you, Jeff. I'm not. Oh, Jeff.
Bass.
Oh, it's a sac-a-lait.
No, it's a bass. Little bass.
It is a bass.
Little bass.
Is that a Kentucky?
Nope, just a regular little largemouth. Little bitty one.
This episode of Marsh Man Masson brought to you by Matrix Shad, and by Magnolia Vodka, and by Fitzgerald Fishing, and by Versamax Corks, and by Death Grip Jig Heads.
Got it. Oh no, a miracle's gonna happen.
Look at that. That's a big one too.
Yeah.
That's a slab. All right, I will not get skunked. That is a slab.
Yeah.
I will take him. I would take him if he was not a slab.
That is the best one of the day, actually.
It might be. I don't know.
Mine might be a
I
little
think
bit.
yours is bigger.
I don't know, it's close.
I think yours was bigger, but still, I'm very happy. All right, so that tight lining for crappie technique is not one I'm very familiar with. I've done it a few times and had some success with it, but certainly not on this trip. I got spanked like my daddy caught me stealing something. I mean, that was just bad. But it was still a lot of fun fishing with a good buddy and a very good angler, Jeff Bruhl. And that run is just getting started, so I'll be doing that probably several times over the next few weeks. Well, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the Marsh Man Masson channel on YouTube. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. Until next time, if we don't see you in the marsh, we'll see you right here on Marsh Man Masson.